I'm not no battle producer, but I could do it. You know, what I mean, I have done it, and like, you know, yeah, I could do it.
So thank you guys for the time. You did
Appreciate you. Who does?
You do your thing out here with me. Pause, of course. In the, in this humidity, it's terrible. Hot out here, it's muggy. It's even worse in there somehow.
Absolutely.
But that's because the hip hop melting in your face. You're smoking a hose, scaring
It's
a
heat
hose.
in there, man.
I literally, before I go to sleep, it's something mafia related.
You have to sleep to a mouth.
Yeah.
I was there like, word. I was there like, Viva la raza.
You might catch me, you know, throwing some shit around, but you know that's it. Just don't call the cops on me. Just don't call the cops.
We're legally dumping out here.
He's interviewing me and he missed my set. He's interviewing me and he missed my set.
Yo, I'm trying to hide my face. I be dissing Bill Gates, the Rothschild family, and all them niggas who run shit.
I never did what I was supposed to do. I was hard-headed. Oh, he never do what he's supposed to do. Spooda, and it stuck with me.
Jay Hershey, he just did a set in there. I'm a little late, but still. If you could recap for us the set list you did and why you picked it.
Yeah, I did like a bunch of, you know, bunch of different sample flips, you know, did some shit with like my synthesizer and shit, you know, played some shit off this new project I got, Cosmic Rock, coming July 17th. Yeah, so I played a lot of shit off that. I played some new unreleased shit too, some speaker knocker shit, yeah. Let's just say that.
Nice. Is this your first time at Scare the Hose?
Yeah, it's my first time here, yeah. Shout out KnowItAll. No, both. Like, it's my first time here. Yeah, it's period. Yeah.
Okay, so you got to watch the other ones a little bit afterwards too.
Yeah, hell yeah. No, this shit is dope. Like, this is really that hip hop shit for real. Like, facts.
And
Honored to be here, honestly.
Yeah, definitely. And how do you know KnowItAll?
I know KnowItAll through Twitter, but we actually got some mutual friends in real life and shit. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Word.
Twitter I know is the hub for KnowItAll. That's where.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah.
Every day too. I found out through a random clip. That's how we connected too.
Nah, word.
So have you worked with him yet?
KnowItAll. Yeah. I'm dwelling. Yeah, we got a song too that we dropped in March called Satin Cloth. That shit is hard. Like, let's just check that out. Yeah.
You know, forgive me for not remembering because he's got such a vast catalog. It's like the guy's never ending with his work.
Yeah.
He's got one EP. I was already working on.
No, that's a fact. Yeah, nah, he's very busy. Yeah, he's very busy. I'm busy too.
No.
I got like 20 beat tapes out. Go catch up.
But it's hard to catch up to him, and he's not even that like blowing up yet. I'm surprised.
Right.
But he's getting out there. I seen him. Actually, I forget which EP it was, but he laid it down like maybe 5 hours, like maybe 1 or 2 takes the most of each joint.
Yeah.
Is that similar to how you work, or how's your work ethic time-wise? Like, how do you?
Like my work ethic with making beats.
Yeah.
I mean, I try to make beats whenever I'm inspired. You know what I mean? But like when I get that inspiration, I could go like every day. But sometimes I go months without making a beat. You know? Sometimes I go months without making a beat, but. When I get inspired, I just go in, I make a whole project, you know?
That's interesting.
Like,
so then you might go months without making a beat.
Yeah, facts.
Is there any reason for that? Like a drought, you just don't feel it, or?
No, I just wait for life to inspire me before I make a beat, yeah.
Okay.
Cause like the shit that I make, like, my soul is in that shit, for real.
So you're like attached to what you
Hell yeah, facts.
Gotcha. And are you just a producer, or do you rap too?
Nah, I'm a producer.
Just producer.
Yeah, I mean, I freestyle, you know. Yeah, but like, nah, I'm not. I don't make. Yeah, I just do beat stuff. Yeah.
Nice. So since you're solely a producer, you said you wait for life to happen to you before you get something inspiring to do.
Nah, that's a fact. Yeah.
Is that every single song, or?
No, I mean it's like natural. It's like I could be inspired by like playing a game. Like that happens a lot, you know what I mean? But I can also be inspired by some shit that happened, like, you know, in life, and I want to like walk away from that, you know, put a channel into the beats, like, you know what I mean?
Because the way you put it, I would think more of a rapper.
Facts,
waiting for life to happen.
No, yeah, I mean it's kind of like it's similar to that, but it's definitely like, you know, it's a different element because I'm getting inspired by like musical things too, you know, like like instruments I hear, shit like that. I'm like lately I've been trying new things, like, you know, playing original music. But like obviously I'm a crate digger though, you know, so I do both. You know?
Nice. Yeah. So take me through that process. When you're making a beat, you're in the mood, and you finally have enough life happen to you.
Yeah.
Do you fully flesh out the thing right then and there? Do you come back to it, take breaks?
It depends. Like sometimes I think people can, like other beat makers can relate. Like sometimes you make a beat and like you just get it out right away and it's like this is it. But sometimes you make some shit, you kind of sleep on it a little bit. You go home, you know, you think it's trash. You listen to it again later and you're like, oh, this is actually kind of dope. Let me finish it, and then you make it something dope. Yeah, that happens too. Like it goes both ways. Yeah.
So what's the quickest you ever finished something you were proud of? To say that's done.
Is that the quickest?
Yeah.
Like a good 10, 15 minutes. Like there's been times that's happened, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a fact. Like I can't even think of one on the spot, but like For Love, you know, the Screaming on the Block beat, yeah, those were those kind of shits. Yeah.
And what's the longest you've taken so far for just one?
Shit, there's been beats. I like went back and like opened up projects from like years ago at one point, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna finish this now. Like I have an idea now that I didn't know how to do earlier. I actually got something like that on my new project coming out. Yeah. I got a track called Music. I'm gonna say it's called Music. That shit I had to sample for like years ago, but I finally figured out how to flip it now the way I want to. Yeah.
So per se, sitting on that one till the time was right. Like,
Yeah. I just had to like walk away from it, and like I started making like beats like that again, and I was like, okay, well, I think I can flip that shit now. I think I know how to do it. Yeah.
So
it came out pretty dope.
let's say, if not for that song, just in general, is it something like you kind of piece it together in your head, then come to it over time, or?
Yeah, I mean, like you mean like making like thinking about it first?
Yeah, like do you hear something that's like, oh, that would sound good for that one I had, like.
Yeah, if I hear like a sample that's like crazy, like I'll definitely get inspired to flip it. Sometimes I hear like rap songs, I hear lyrics, I'm like I want to put that over it, I can hear that in my head, like that's definitely happens, yeah.
Nice. Thanks. So as far as you being a producer,
yeah,
how did you feel about, let's say, Drake telling what was his name?
Kendrick?
No, the producer.
Metro?
Yeah. To stick to producing, stick to making drums, whatever, all that.
How do I feel about Drake saying that? I mean, he lost the battle.
Well, clearly.
No, but I mean, listen, man, like, without us, there would be no song. That's a fact. Like, that's how I feel. Yeah. So, I mean, him saying that's kind of irrelevant to me.
Right.
Like, yeah.
So do you think in that case Metro was merited in what he did with BBL Drizzy?
If I think he's what?
If he's like merited, like if he earned the right to do that.
Yeah, he can do whatever he wants. He's a grown ass man.
Okay. No, because he had fun at the expense of Drake. That's why.
No, that's fact. But like, why not? Like it's hip hop. Like the producer could go at the rapper too. Yeah, why not?
Have you ever had to diss anybody in the beats or the sample?
No, I haven't did that, nah, not yet. Well, I mean, I've done like a battle and I have like a little, clips of that. I've done the battle shit, but I'm not even gonna lie, I'm not no battle producer, but I could do it. I mean, I have done it, and like, I could do it.
That's
yeah.
because you're a real man. You like to do it face to face.
No, yeah, facts. Like, I mean, like, I feel like I could go to anybody, but like, I can admit I don't make like battle beats, but I feel like I could go against anybody. Facts.
But I know at some point if I feel a beat goes a certain way or sounds a certain way, you're getting a little petty, you're getting a little like sub at somebody.
No, facts. No, yeah, I mean, but it's never got that deep. Like, it never got that deep. Yeah, not yet. It could though, I guess.
So as a producer, do you have anybody in mind? Let's say like a top 3 that you've been influenced by, you love to work with.
Like influenced by or work with, which?
Let's do influence first.
Yeah, I mean a whole bunch of people, but 3, I'm gonna say Madlib, Dilla, and RZA. Yeah.
In that order? Or?
Yeah. Okay. But like RZA probably was earliest, and Primo, Alchemist. There's mad people, but like those 3, yeah. MF Doom too. I gotta put Doom. Gotta put Doom.
Okay.
R.I.P. MF Doom. Long Island. Word.
And would you say you go back to them to get influenced or kind of like get in the zone, the mood, anything? Or?
Oh, you mean like right before I make a beat type shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes. Like, I mean, sometimes I'll hear it, I'll listen to the song, and I'll be like, yo, the way he did that, like, I study that shit, for real, like it's you can hear it in my music, but, and then I flip it, put my own style into it, but they definitely influences, though, yeah.
And as far as production goes, do you have any album in mind that stands out to you like, that's perfect, I wish I would have made that?
Word.
New,
you said a perfect album?
Yeah, like in your ear, to your ears, like.
Yeah, I mean, there's Illmatic,
Okay.
I mean, I know that's a basic answer, but that's my answer.
In your mind?
Hell yeah, I love that song. I think that song's amazing.
Okay.
I'm people would say, like I'm a big Nas fan, but like,
I know that was a large pro.
It's just,
I love
that album's perfect. No, facts. No, large pros. Yeah.
I didn't feel so great about that one in particular. I had to skip that one.
I think that beat is hard. I ain't gonna lie. I think that shit is hard. That shit is hard. But no, but like, yeah, but I mean that, Donuts, the Madlib Beat Conductor albums, Pete Rock, Pete Instrumentals, Into the 36 Chambers, De La Soul, Stakes is High, shit like that. Yeah.
Nice.
Those are definitely perfect albums, Facts.
Nice. And is there anybody, if not the three you mentioned, anybody you like to work with at all? Like,
Work with? Shit. I mean, honestly, bro, I just want to work with the people around me, you know what I mean? Like, I worked with AWOL, King Enzy, you know what I mean? I want to keep working with, like, more of the producers in my community, more of the rappers in my community. But, I mean, Earl is definitely a person I want to work with. Yeah. Earl, but you know, Mike, Larry, Jaw, Isaac Sawyer, those are people that, like, you know, really inspired me, like, locally. Yeah. Like, I would work with those people, yeah. You know? Word.
And are you opposed at all to ghost producing if the chance ever came up, or no?
Yeah.
You would do it?
Yeah, I mean, if the negotiation's right, I would do it.
Okay.
And like, if it makes sense musically, yeah, I would do it. Yeah.
Nice. So you can live without the credit so long as you know, okay, that was me.
Wait, you said without the credit?
Yeah.
Oh no, wait. Was that the question?
If you were down,
yeah.
Sorry. If you were presented the chance to ghost produce something.
Oh, ghost produce. My bad. My bad. I don't know. I don't know.
In the sense of, like, let's say somebody you like taps you and says, I like what you do better drums than I could.
Yeah.
But I'll just pass it off as my own, but you'll know you did it. And
I don't know. I can't even lie. I don't know. I might not do that. I might not. Like the way I do shit, like, my whole approach to music is like, my beats is the music, you know what I mean? Like, that's a fact. Like, if someone wants to work with me, they have to acknowledge that.
Okay.
I honestly do feel that way.
That makes sense.
Like, yeah, facts, yeah.
You got to get your comeuppance too.
Nah, hell yeah. That's a fact. Yeah.
All right, so before we go, you did your thing at scaring the hoe, smoking the hoe.
Word.
It's a hot box inside, so I don't blame you being out here.
Nah, facts, yeah. It's wild, yeah.
And the body heat too, that doesn't help either.
Nah, word. Jay Hershey on all streaming platforms and Jay Hershey Music on social media.
So right now I'm talking to, I want to make sure I got this right. So it's Luke Malaise and Brian O'Shea. Okay, so you are a duo. Now what exactly do you do? I was late, so what exactly do you do so I can get put on to?
Got you. So first of all, Long Island, Queens in the building. So we're a part of C7, which is pretty much a collective straight out of Long Island. You know, we moved more so to the city to try and chase our dreams and whatnot. And, you know, I rap. I've been rapping for a few years now. This is my boy Brian, you know what I mean?
Nice.
Yeah, my name is Brian O'Shea, repping C7, Long Island, Queens. Yeah, we just artists. Some of us make beats, some of us rap, some of us do some other art stuff. So it's just a collective of artists, and we're here representing C7.
Nice. So this is the first time here at Scaring the Hoes, at least I'm talking to two for the price of one. So I'm going to ask you both then, how did you get started with you and who influenced you, and then you'll go right after.
Got you. So I was at the very first Scaring the Hoes event, which actually wasn't at right here, Have a Nice Day. It was actually at a studio in Jersey. Yeah, which was, it was dope. My brother drums, shout out KnowItAll, shout out Patty drums, you know, everybody that was at that first show, shout out Happy. And yeah, I did I wasn't lined up for that first show, but I wanted to rap. They was gonna do like freestyles or whatever afterwards. I was gonna rap or whatnot. So they lined me up for the very next show that they had lined up, which was here.
Okay.
So I did the first show here. I did a solo set just by my dolo, but I've been working with my boy Brian and C7 for a while, you know. So I wanted to come out and show the growth, you know, what we've done since then.
Nice. All right. Let them know. You know, who your influences, who got you into music.
Okay.
What brings you here today?
I mean, like a lot of us, we've all been like around music a while. Like obviously, I grew up playing instruments and just been always surrounded by music. And then linked up with Luke and a bunch of friends, and that's how that group C7 started. So we went to school together, but our circles like never crossed like that.
I didn't know him when we went to school together. I met him after we got out of school.
Yeah.
But yeah, I met him after we got out of school and whatnot. I didn't really know him when we went to school together, but we both did music individually, and our paths kind of just crossed, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it was around like COVID, like during lockdown. Like he was making music in his own lane, I was making music in my own, and then the paths crossed, and here we are.
So how does that happen exactly? Did you overhear his stuff and say, oh, let me see what he's doing, or how?
I think it's just the community out there. You kind of just...
We had mutual friends and whatnot, so at some point I had dropped a solo album called Blatant Mistakes, and he showed love to that, and we talked about what we should do moving forward and whatnot, and they had their own solo stuff working too.
Yeah, I think it was just, like you said, the paths crossing at the right time, so.
Nice. And since you started working together like around COVID time, you said, have you found, let's say, your formula as a duo yet, or do you still kind of maybe you'll finish first, you'll catch up, vice versa, anything of that sorts?
Yeah, I think, well, because we're not like technically a duo, we just, we make a lot of music together, but it's part of the bigger picture of C7, so, right now we're working a lot, so we're finding, like you said, kind of more of a rhythm as a duo on certain songs, but, we're trying to bring the whole ship along with us.
Okay.
Yeah, like, so we're actually just two artists out of a bigger collective, like a group. So C7 is a group of about 4 or 5 people, 4 artists, like performer artists. We're 2 of them. And then one dude is kind of just behind the scenes. He helps make everything happen as well. He's there. He's often doing film and with the camcorder at all the shows, showing love. The dude who makes it happen behind the scenes. Shout out Mike, shout out Jay Gwen, shout out Brent, shout out Anfo, and and whatnot. So my guys, and so we're out here just as a representative, of like what we're working on in our in-house kind of factory,
Nice, okay. So did the collective come together after you guys got together, or did you?
Nah, so we put the collective together around like 2020, 2021, and then he came into the picture. We dropped our first tape as like a group, more like a Dreamville kind of thing, like a compilation of a bunch of artists, and then he was part of that, and then we kind of officially brought him on, last year?
Yeah, it's about a year. It's been about a year since I became like the 4th member. It was mainly just him and his 2 boys that like same thing. I went to school with them. I never really knew them. I didn't know them while we was in school like that. And then after I got out, I find these dudes from my hometown who are chasing the same dream, had the same love for the thing that me and you do every day, right? That I do, and there's not a lot of that out there on Long Island, you know what I mean? So to find some people who are as aligned as you are, you know what I mean, with your passions or whatnot, it only felt right. We did a sold-out show in our hometown on Main Street and everything for that Volume 2 Dreamville kind of project that he was talking about, and that's all it is this shit, the culture, you know what I mean, and the community. So
nice. Well, you're from Queens. I'm from Queens too. So
we're from Long Island. We live in Queens right now, though.
Okay, I thought you said you lived.
I'm not. I don't claim. We don't claim. We don't claim what we're not.
Okay.
I don't want to. People start. They're not from Queens. Yeah.
So I stay in Woodside.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm right out the way too.
Nice. Okay, I'm Regal Park. I'm not too far. On the mall. Nice. So since you're from Long Island, do you think, and like you said, it's been hard to find people that like can help you out there. Do you think it's more like geographically based, or?
Yeah, I think like, all right. So this is my personal experience. I don't know how it went for him, because like I said, he had his own individual endeavor before I even came around. But for me, my experience was that out on Long Island, a lot of spots, even like this, they don't want you to come inside and do some rap music. They want some cover band doing rock music. It's all gentrified, like white people shit out there. They don't really fuck with hip hop like that. Mainly for like big like storefronts like this, or like the clubs or the venues and whatnot. So it was just harder to make moves over there, and that's really what it was. So coming over here, it has been exponential experience and progress since coming out here in only maybe 3 or 4 years since I moved out here. The community that KnowItAll and AhhFuGGiT have built, the community that our boy Xavier over at With Love Fest has built in Lower East Side and Midtown has helped us out tremendously.
Nice. Okay. Cool. Would you agree with what he said too? Or?
Yeah, I think a lot of what he said is true, and it's also like just in my own experience, a lot of artists and people on the island they really kind of look out for themselves, more so. Whereas like coming out here, it's a lot of people really wanting to put everyone else on too, and bring everyone with them. It's less of just like fighting for myself and like I'm not really gonna help you do your thing, you know.
Nice.
So it's just like the culture's just different.
I get that. So, as far as I know, you're part of collective. I'm put on that now. So C7, right? That's a collective. Okay. But going back to you two only, the duo. For example, my favorite duo of all time is EP&D from Long Island. Funny enough. Do you have a duo, or let's say a smaller group of 3 or less that you maybe model yourself after, or feel like, oh, that's close enough to us, but without copying it?
I think the beginning for C7 it was.
That's a great question. Bro, you're a great interviewer, by the way.
It was heavily influenced by a lot of what Dreamville was doing. That's why I mentioned them in the first place, because it was not so much wanting to come up as like a group. It's just having like an arsenal of artists and producers and people that can kind of fit into like slots, and because we don't want to just be kind of like in a box of like just a rap group or like just like a group that makes like singer-songwriter type shit. We want to make sure we have artists that can do a bunch of different things, because we could do something at a venue like this, and then we could do something at a venue on the island and be able to bring 2 very different experiences. So that's why Dreamville, it's like they're not really locked into a certain category. And then we got groups like Brockhampton, and I think like right now we're looking at this duo AG Club.
So this is my brother Drums, you know what I mean? Just want to shout out, it's all love and everything. But I just want to say, for me personally, because I know I fuck with Dreamville, and and the whole label kind of collective thing is where it lets each individual artist breathe. You know what I mean? A collective where it's a group and you guys can move as a unit, but also everybody gets their own shine and their own space. I personally loved how the group worked. I like to model it after artists like groups like Brockhampton. Okay. And with our newest single that we got out, very Beastie Boys-esque, our song Huh that we just dropped, and we just did a SOBs for a sold out show, you know what I mean?
Shout out AG Club too.
Shout out AG Club, you know what I mean? Shout out Paris, Texas, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's all that shit that like is that new energy, you know what I mean? That new groundbreaking like kind of energy that you can only do when you're surrounded by other people that love this shit the way that this community love this shit, you know what I mean? And that's how you make real movements that's for the culture and grown by the love of the culture, and that's what it's for, you know what I mean?
Nice. So I guess to take it back a little bit to our friend here, Drums.
Oh yeah,
I know
this
him.
my brother right here. Who this? I don't know if you know that. This is my brother right here.
I was going to ask by blood, but just by
No, literally by blood. By blood. Yeah, literally. So that's the thing. It's like anything they be doing training shit, but like these motherfuckers be on the circuit in Lower East Side, bro. They did SOBs. They did fucking Sour Mouse. They be doing these wild crowds every month, bro. They be chasing this shit, bro. And so I felt it was only right. I mean, y'all kind of made it happen. I can't even take credit for it, but I felt like it was only right to try to cross the worlds over. Because they be doing, a different kind of circuit, still lit as a motherfucker, but like, this is the culture, like he was saying, bro. So I felt like it was only right to try to bring them over, you know? Absolutely. So I felt like it was only right to try to bring them over and, show the same kind of love they be showing me. Long story short, I don't want to take up too much time.
Shout out Drums.
Shout out Drums. Shout out my brother Drums. Shout out Sound C. Shout out Hooters. And that's on KnowItAll, and that's on Happy. So appreciate them for real, because this shit is more important than anybody could put into words.
Yeah. It's a good thing they're doing for the community. Getting back to you guys, at least, it sounds like you don't need the platform, but it's there if you want to take advantage of it, at least. So that's what
it's important to us. It's important to me to come here and do things like putting reps in that are real in the art that you claim to be a part of. You know what I mean? Like actually being there, putting feet to ground, and that's what this is. Is getting real reps in.
Okay. So as far as I think we cleared everything on the duo. As far as maybe like a collective, the bigger group. What's the end goal you see for you guys, if anything? Ideally.
Like individually or like as a group?
How about individually and then like as a group together?
I mean, I guess it's all kind of the same. Just keep making what you like to make and stay true to it. We had the vision of originally starting something and then bringing everyone that's with you up with you, you know, like don't leave anyone behind kind of thing. So I'm gonna try my best to stay true to that. And then like individually, it's the same thing. We're just trying to grow and trying to make something new. I think that's the more important thing because there's a lot of copycats and it's easy to kind of just hop into a lane that already exists, but we're trying to do something a little different, you know?
Yeah, I think for me, I've been doing this shit since I was like a kid, like in elementary school type shit. So for me,
longer than drums or?
Yeah, low key, I've been doing it even longer than him, and which is crazy because for me, I always just did it because it was for me. You know what I mean? And that was for me. And when we get to places like this where people show love to you for things that are transparently just you, it feels a lot more rewarding. So I'll always just do it for that, whether there's somebody listening or not. But we're hitting a stride right now. And I'd like to say that doubling down in the next 2 years, the goal is to be somewhere that I really dreamt I would be as a kid. You know what I mean? So that's always the goal, is to make, you know, the young little kid that was writing in fucking notebooks while I was in middle school and shit, making that kid proud as fuck, you know what I mean? So that's what we're working on. So every day.
Nice. So thank you guys for the time. You
appreciate you. Who does?
You do your thing out here with me. Pause, of course. In this humidity, it's terrible. You know, you wore the right color. That way you can kind of let the sun bounce off.
Yeah.
You know. Nah, no, I'm struggling.
Nah.
At least you got the bucket hat to protect yourself. Definitely.
I came prepared.
Tell them where they can find you, though. You, yourselves, a collective, all that.
All platforms is C7, Luke Malaise, Brian O'Shea. My Instagram is at OKBrianO'Shea. And then the collective Instagram is at SoundC7, SOUNDC7. You can really start there, and then you find all of us.
Yeah, and same thing on Twitter at SoundC7 _. You can catch me, Luke Malaise on all platforms, all streaming platforms.
All right, so another one to check off the list. Don't mind me, and it's a familiar face, so I don't have to ask you how it's spelled, whatever. I can go WULVIRINE.
Yeah.
Wulverine. And I remember from last time. Don't tell me. I remember. It's a mashup of you being a fan of Wu-Tang and of Wulverine, Logan.
Yes.
I forget. Did Logan have a last name?
Logan is just Logan. I guess his real name is James Howlett, but he doesn't go by James Howlett because memory laws. Yeah, his legal name basically. Yeah. So, but yeah, man, you got it right.
Nice, but Wulverine, you're back on here. Thanks for making the rounds again with me again.
Of course.
You're making the rounds in here too.
Yeah,
you did.
Man.
You were first up here tonight on day 2 of Smoking the Hose, Scaring the Hose.
Smoking the Hose.
You did your thing, obviously. I missed it. I was late. What was me? The 5 train didn't come. But, it's the Bronx. So we can't really
MTA, fix y'all trains, B. Come on, bro.
Please. And they still want to do the price bump.
Right.
They got the nerve.
Unnecessary, But nah, go ahead.
I wanted to ask you, so it almost sounds like you're as busy as KnowItAll on the production end, as far as you finish one, you're right on to the next one.
I try to be. I'm a workaholic. I think I started to realize, and I have 8 EPs in the tuck just chilling, waiting to be released or waiting to be recorded or something. But there's always work just standing by. There's never a dull moment with me, honestly.
Yeah.
And you know what it is? I think I try to give people as much time as possible per project because I believe in everybody getting their marketing time, their promotion. And I'm still promoting projects that I've already released 6 months ago. So, but yeah, I got to keep consistency. Consistency is key for a lot of things. And so,
Nice. Is there anything you've done up until now? I'm not familiar with catalog, forgive me.
No.
Anything you're really proud of? That's the Wulverine sound.
So I dropped 2 beat tapes, right? I dropped BEST, Beats Everybody Smokes To, on 420 for all the smokers, obviously. And then I dropped another beat tape called Toriyama. which is dedicated to Akira Toriyama because he passed away recently.
Rest in peace.
And rest in peace. And Dragon Ball is one of my favorite animes. So my best way to express the love and for anime is to do music production, you know? That honestly, probably one of my best pieces, I would say, 100% in terms of beat tapes. But on music end, like me and AhhFuGGiT, which is over there, me and him just did a single with Figurson called Action Figurson.
Yeah.
So you get it, Action Figure, Action Figurson. Yeah. We're smart. That's fire. And then obviously the 2 tracks that I have on Black Madonna piece with Patty Honcho, the Cold Madonna piece, Cold Feeling with Black Shidori and KnowItAll and Change by himself.
Nice.
Yeah.
So since you brought that up, Cool Feeling, from the newly released project from Patty Honcho.
Shout out
Black
Patty
Madonna
Honcho.
Project.
Yeah.
Black Madonna Piece.
Right.
You did that one. I saw the credits. I was like, taken away because I got familiar with your beats, like, you know, whatever I could on Spotify and everything.
Correct.
But I feel like that may be your sound per se, like the formula you put together to make a beat for somebody. Like Patty.
I recently was just told that I tend to tailor my beats towards people specifically that I listen to, and I think that's really important, especially if you respect the artist that you're with and you respect your craft. Please listen to their music, because 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna tell you, really, if I never listened to any of their music, none of my beats would have been sold. None of them. Nobody would take my stuff. You know what I mean? So. There are times that I don't even have beats at all, and I make beats for those packs, specifically for those people. And they're like, that's the one, you know? So it's like, you know, I like to tailor to artists. That's a big thing. I'm a guide as a production artist.
You're an artist yourself.
Exactly. So it's like, if I'm able to give the artist their space and their ability to just say whatever they can on the mic, that's all that matters to me.
Nice, and you're literally building their platform for them to speak
Exactly.
on. So
Exactly.
They owe it to you to give them something great to work on.
Exactly.
Nice. So speaking of that again, Cold Feeling is the joint off Patty's project,
Correct.
which is made by you, obviously, but Patty, KnowItAll, and
Black Shidori, yep.
Which I love. That is my favorite track.
It's a dope track. Like, it's not a Zill Parcells per se. I love Zill Parcells. Zill Parcells is actually better than that track, I will say. But it's definitely a track you should listen to if you want to hear them spit bars. They were spitting bars. It was a good track, a good beat, all that. Everything, great, everything. I love it. I'm honored. I'm actually nervous as hell about it because Patty is such a big name to me, and I respect Patty a lot, so, as well as KnowItAll and Black. So to be able to have a song with all 3 of them together, mission accomplished for me. I was really happy, man.
Nice. And did you get to work them all in person for that, or was that all over
No,
emails,
that was
whatever?
all over emails, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you ever get to work with anybody in the studio next to at least at all? Or
AhhFuGGiT, Eric the Red, 13. I recently did a whole EP in a day with Heartbreak Julio, actually on 420. So we did that in the studio together. Those are the only people I've been in the studio with so far, but I'm planning on doing more if I ever get the chance in the future.
Okay, and so far now, since you've worked, like you said, with those limited few in person, but mostly I guess through email, do you have a preferred method if you had to compare, or does it matter?
To like making a beat in the studio compared to just doing it at home?
Yeah.
No, not at all. I kind of like to live in the moment. And I think that translates in a lot of my production too, which is why they're all so soulful and they hit you really like emotionally. I'm a very emotional person. I'm a Pisces, like, you know, I mean, that doesn't really matter, but like it kind of does. so like I like to express my emotion through music, and so if I'm able to do that in any way, shape, or form, whether I'm in the studio, outside the studio, I could be in an airplane, I could be in a train, it doesn't matter. It's always the same process. Even if I'm with a professional artist as well, same process, because I make music anywhere.
Nice.
Yeah.
So no, it's nothing for you at this point to make a beat if you have to, but so long as you're a fan of somebody, you can better cater. And
Absolutely. Hi, Action.
Someone you should be proud of. You did a great job with him.
Yeah.
This project. That was
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to compare, but he does remind me a lot of Action Bronson. I'm sure he's gotten that a lot.
Honestly, he has. Well, recently he started to get a lot of Action Bronson type praise, but you know what I mean. There's two different actions out there. You know, they're both great.
Yeah.
Both great. Shout outs to Queens. I love Action Bronson.
Queens. So, listen, I can tell by the chain on your chest. Obviously, you're waiting like I'm waiting, like the most of the world's waiting for July, right? For Deadpool and Wulverine.
Deadpool and Wulverine.
Yeah. So, what are your hopes, I guess, for the movie?
A lot of cameos.
Do you have confidence it will be as good as the first two, or better, or
better?
Better. Okay.
And I'm not saying this based off the trailer. I'm saying this based off of just the build-up of the actual film, because the build-up was done really well. I think it might have been better than the build-ups for the last two films. Although it is a nostalgic trip. We're getting Hugh Jackman, so like we can take that into account. But realistically, like it has to be better than the first two. If it's not only am I going to be upset, but then it's like you kind of hype this up for no reason at that point, you know. And I don't want that, but I don't sense that with this film. I think it's going to be really good. I think it's going to be very popular.
Because the only way I'm thinking about it is that up until now, at least the big movie meetups, mashups, all that, like let's say Godzilla Kong or Freddy and Jason, they've been kind of trash.
Yeah.
So I don't think they're going to do that with Deadpool and Wulverine. But
I want to say that Disney kind of gave him a little bit more free reign in the movie to do whatever he wanted, as opposed to when being with Fox. So it might even be better. And it might be a little funnier. I'm hoping that it's more funnier than anything, really. That's my, because it's more of a comedy film. I mean, it's an action film, yes, but it's a comedy film. You know, we can't disagree with that. So I'm hoping that it's really, really funny. If it's not really, really funny, then I hope the action's good. But a lot of cameos. I expect a whole shitload of cameos from like every Marvel movie possible. They already, I heard Spider-Man might be in there. I don't know. I heard Blade might be in there. We don't know. I don't know what's going on, B.
Yeah, you're right. I did hear Spider-Man 2 might be in there.
That's what listen, I'm a mark it out. I'm a mark it out when I do.
Did you get the bucket, the one with the big open hole in the mouth? Or?
No.
Okay. Or are you going to?
No.
Okay, good.
In a regular popcorn bucket.
That's right. And are you there day one in the theaters when it comes out?
Yes.
Okay.
Probably like sometime at night, but we can really go at any time because I had bought like the premiere ticket joint. That's actually how I got the necklace, and you can just go any theater anytime, whenever it's out, So, but I'm planning to go day one. Obviously, I'm a big fan.
Nice. Well, Wolverine, listen, it's apropos what you're wearing. It's hot out here. It's muggy. It's even worse in there somehow.
Absolutely.
But that's because the hip hop melting your face. We're smoking a hose, scaring
It's heat in there, man. It's spitting fire.
Definitely. Thank you so much again for your time, and let them know where they can find you, please, and what you got coming up next.
Yo, so I'm gonna let this train pass for a little bit, because y'all can find me on IG at Wulverine001, as well as Twitter, aka The Bugle. Wulverine001 everywhere. Spotify and all the music apps. Wulverine with a U, not an O. We're not getting copyrighted. I love you, Marvel. Please don't sue me. Hey, yo, Action Figure, come here real quick, bro. Come here. So, this brother right here, I got work that's coming out with homie. Coming very soon. I don't know when exactly, but it's coming very, very soon. I got 2 joints with homie right here, and Eric the Red. Shout out Eric the Red. I don't know where he is. He disappeared. Love you, cuz. Sure. And I got work with Trash TompSin on July 26th on the movie. So you gotta watch the movie and listen to the little EP. It's short. Don't worry about it. And I got an EP with Heartbreak Julio, July 22nd, Shawn Michaels' birthday. It's called Heartbreak Kid. Come on, I do this, bro. I do this, right? I do this, bro. Word. I've been Wulverine. That's everybody's favorite luchador. Action Figure. Thank you, Who This. I appreciate you, bro.
Well, I'm here with, I had to make sure on my list, check it twice like Santa Claus, Scrilla Gambino.
Yep.
I'm very intrigued by the name, so start off with that, please.
Well, how I get the name?
Yeah, please.
I got the name Scrilla Don't laugh. One of my Mexican bros when I was up north gave me the name because I'm a person that came from nothing. When I went up north, I was 17. I didn't really, like, my family didn't help me out. So I figured out a way, like, so I started up a store, and one of my Mexican homies was like, yo, you about your Scrilla. And that's where the name Scrilla came from. Gambino came from my mother because I be in the house watching nothing but mobster shit.
Oh, nice. Okay.
She said, yo, I think that'll work for you. I tried it, it worked, so my name been Scrilla Gambino ever since.
So you got help from your Mexican homie.
Yeah.
And your mom too.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, facts.
Slap it on.
Yeah, facts. And
nice.
I've been using that ever since.
Now, touching on the Gambino part, pause. You said you like a lot of mob movies.
Yeah.
And your mom put two together and said that might as well be your name.
Yeah.
Do you have any? Give me your top 5 mob movies.
Top 5 mob movies. Casino. Goodfellas. Godfather 1 and 2.
Okay.
I low-key like The Irishman.
Oh, The Irishman?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
I could go there.
All right, so why Casino #1? Because I got my...
Because I know the real story.
Okay, you know.
With Tony Splatoro and all of that, so I know the real story. So,
nice.
You know, like the scene where they beat them with the bats and all of that at the end, knowing that somewhat happened.
Yeah.
You know, I think it was dope.
Nice. So is Casino your favorite because you know the real story as well? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, like I said, I literally, before I go to sleep, it's something mafia related.
You have to sleep to a mafia?
Yeah. That's how I fall asleep.
Nice. Okay. And as far as Casino, because I know a lot of people complained, not taking away it's a great movie, but that is way too long compared to the other ones.
Not for none. There's a lot of movies that's extremely extensive. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I can get why they complain about it. You know what I'm saying? But me, I don't mind it.
Yeah, okay.
You know?
No taking away from
what I feel like a lot of people gotta stop doing is because you like something, you can't force your opinion on other people.
Exactly.
So, you know, I try not to do that. You know,
because Casino is one of those interesting ones. As long as it is, it doesn't feel its length.
It's like you getting the Jay-Z verse now. You got to trim the fat and get straight to the point.
Exactly.
And Jay-Z is one of my favorite rappers. Okay. But nowadays, when he probably give you a verse, it's like, yo, you could do without a lot of shit. That's just my opinion.
How'd you feel about Jay doing that intro for Tom Brady at the Hall of Fame?
I didn't like it.
You didn't like it at all?
No.
Wrong move for him to do, or?
The reason why I didn't like it, but everybody got their own reasoning for why they do shit.
Yeah.
It was hip hop's 50th.
Right.
You've contributed a lot to hip hop. You couldn't give nothing to 50th, but you could perform for Tom Brady. That's where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
A lot of the people don't even know your music.
Oh, they're definitely.
They were sitting there like, who's this guy? If it was Snoop Dogg, it might have been a little bit different. I feel like it's a disconnect with that crowd that he performed in front of. But everybody got their reasons for why they do shit. It's not my place for why he did it. So I just didn't like it.
I like to think of it as he'll come back at if it ever gets brought up. Like, remember I said I'm a businessman, not a businessman?
Yeah, he said that. So it's like, not for nothing, when you work for a certain amount, you gotta switch it up. So he did what he was supposed to do, I guess.
Yeah. You know, didn't really blame him for it, I guess.
Nah, not at all. He did
the timing wasn't right.
Yeah, he did with the. Nah, it's Tom Brady.
Yeah. Well, do you think if Hip Hop 50 wasn't going on at the same time, it would have been all right in that case, or like at least okay? Well,
yeah, I don't think niggas would have been on his ass about it. You know what I'm saying? But yo, it's Hip Hop 50th, bro, and you contributed a lot. You got a lot of people that's in the game right now that look up to you. I'm one of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Hov is my number 2. Under Biggie.
Under Biggie, okay.
Nobody's gonna come before Biggie on my top 5.
I respect that.
You know what I'm saying? So, but Hov is number 2. And you've you giving us nothing but classics for the most part. Why you couldn't give a hip hop 50th? But you got your own reasoning. You could have did a Rockefeller.
Yeah.
That's just me.
No, that's true.
That's just me. 'Cause that would have the sales would have went crazy.
So would you perform for everybody in there, and why?
I gave 2 freestyles.
Okay.
And then I gave 2 songs on wax. Like I said, this was like a new crowd. You know, I'm like well-rounded. I'm just not a one-trick pony. So it was like I had to kind of dig in the archives. So a lot of the shit I performed was old.
Yeah.
But it's new because it's a new crowd. So I didn't mind. But the crowd reception was very welcoming. Shout out to KnowItAll, shout out to Happy. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely a dope vibe. You know what I'm saying? Dope lineup. There was a lot of dope music in the building. You know what I'm saying? I heard a lot of dope producers out here too. So, you know, it was definitely a good vibe. Scrilla Gambino on everything. I got a clothing line, creating happiness over stress. We call it Chose. The Instagram is Chose Creations. I have a new project about to drop. It was written in blood, solely produced by Sai on the beat. After that, it's post-traumatic Harlem disorder. I got some, the name is different. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I named it post-traumatic Harlem disorder, I solely based it off of where I'm from. But you can change the name of Harlem to wherever you from. Wherever you from can have its effects on you. You know what I'm saying? So you could base it off that. So shout out to Chuck Platinum, shout out to Sai on the beat, shout out to Hitmaker Dot. I want to thank Scaring the Holes, shout out to KnowItAll, shout out to Happy. Thank y'all for having me.
A familiar face is Benji Socrate.
Benji,
And now we got, please.
Yeah, it's Big Wulf, man. That's Wulf for the U. Everybody say Wulf type shit, you feel me? It's a pleasure to meet you, bro.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Well, I got you written down here as Wulfie. What is
Yeah, people call me Wolfie, but technically all caps. W, the U with the 2 dots over it, the accent, the Wulf, you feel me? The L and then the F, you feel me? All caps.
She put that German on it, right?
Yeah, the Wulf. It's
Okay. Nice. Okay, so
Hell
no
yeah.
Wolfie.
Nah, you can call me Wolfie now that we know each other, though. You feel me? Yeah, say that.
The Benji going to school, you Wolf.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I just refer to him as Wolfie all the time.
Hell yeah. Nah, because it's Wolfie season, you feel me? There we go. So it's like, it's all the same thing, bro. I'm not tripping.
So, forgive me, I was late. I didn't get here in time to see what you did in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Goddamn 5 train.
Yeah, all
But,
good.
what did you do in there and why?
Oh man, we just made that shit even hotter, bro. How can I explain? It was like 10,000 degrees. We made that shit like a 21,000 degrees in there. Exponentially, each song like just made it hotter and hotter. My son's sunspot in the shot right now. Hell yeah. Love it. Yo, we just shit it, man. You feel me? We do what we usually do. Just shit, right?
Latino heat shit.
Yeah, Latino heat. Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah.
So, why'd you end up picking what you picked in there? Like,
As far as the track list?
Yeah.
Smooth, you feel me? Like we start with the Benji Socrate beat, which is like always just lucrative, you feel me? People already know the name. And transition into my shit is like first 3-4 songs might be like, you know, like tough, a little scrunch your face music, you feel me? But then we smooth it out. We take you on a ride, you feel me?
nice.
Yeah. It's not just a bunch of songs together and shit. It's like curation and shit, you feel me?
Nice. So, I have to ask the obvious since you're both here. Are you 2 brothers by blood or just like you know each other like that?
Nah, it's my brother from another mother and father, you heard? Yeah, bro. We, what?
Like a year.
Like a year ago-ish, yeah, we linked up and it's been, it sounds like that every time now, you feel me? It's like, for sure.
Fairly new.
Yeah, you gotta see our set, bro. That shit is like, it's beautiful. You'd love it.
I know Benji, I went through his profile and all his work. He does a lot of great work, production.
Hell yeah.
definitely on the come up still.
Yeah.
Not saying that you're like low ground like that, but you're still willing to work.
Name speaks for itself. This is fucking superstar. This is my fucking claim to fame right here. You feel me? Like, word life.
But is he, let's say, a good launching pad for you creative-wise, or?
Bro, my son is just mad cool and chill, and he makes quality music. You feel me? And it's just so organic and shit. And it's just like, don't get us wrong, like we come through, we mad funny and shit, we pull up just like happy, like dap everybody up, we mad friendly and shit, but when it's time for business and shit, we lock in and it's fucking Latino heat season and shit, it's Wulf and Benji and shit, like the shit kinda, it's starting to speak for itself, thank God, you feel me?
And we always try to bring the energy and match the energy wherever we go, so, you know what I'm saying, when Latino heat is in the building, we gonna set it off, and we gonna set it off right.
Always.
So as far as your, well, how long you been doing this for, music-wise?
Shit, rapping in general, maybe like more than like 10 plus years with 12 years into it, you feel me? As far as like professionally putting out music, maybe I'm just getting my feet under me and shit, you feel me? But everything nice, everything lucrative and shit, like, yeah.
Nice. As far as, let's say, inspiration-wise, do you have an album or artist you go to, you play off of, get inspired by like that?
You want to answer that first, man?
I ain't gonna lie, I've been on my jazz vibe. I've been listening to hella Lonnie Liston. For those who know, y'all know.
I love that. For me, bro, as far as like one thing could inspire me, but it's rather like what I've done recently. Like I'll be outside, like I'll probably rap about rapping here in the Bronx and shit. So it's like that kind of inspires me to get the shit off. You feel me? Like life experiences and shit.
Nice.
Yeah.
So do you take the music more like a rap journal, like what you did, you'll put it into
Yeah, Benji got a crazy bar that's like these raps is timestamps or some shit like that. He says some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Like if you really break it down, these are like commemorating a time and a place and space and shit, you feel me, in history. And it's just like every time you listen to that shit now, you'll think like, oh nah, motherfuckers was really in the Bronx, like 5 train shit, you feel me? You get transported and shit. Time machine shit.
Also, like, think about it, like what we're doing now. This shit's timeless shit, but it will forever be engraved in history. This day and this moment, this show, this interview, you know what I'm saying? This shit's a part of history, for real.
So, funny enough, you're here with Benji. I had a question for him if I ran into him today.
Hell yeah.
But are you also a fan of wrestling like he is?
I mean, bro, peep the shirt. Hell yeah, bro. Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, nah, we be at the same shits with Westside, bro. At Chavo, my son Chavo over there, man. We be at All Out. We be in fucking, we pull up. It's crazy. It'd be crazy.
Right, so I was going to ask because I caught you in the comments of somebody in particular, and I liked it. You know what I'm talking about.
No comment.
Man, a few words, baby. Man, a few words.
No, but, you know, can't be mad at that. I'll own up to it. I'll pretend like I did it, but...
Elmwood Park stand up for those who know. Elmwood Park stand up for those who know, bro.
Hell yeah. Always.
Yeah, but I know I enjoyed it too. It's funny. We had a good laugh about it. But the hot two, me.
The hot two. I was about to do it, but chill. Now with the mic in my hand, I was like, intrusive thought. I was like, nah, chill out. I was like, nah.
Well, we had our boy Benji liking the post that Liv Morgan, her version of it, doing it. And rightfully so.
Nah, we saw that. We was all watching that shit out here earlier. That shit was...
He co-signed that behavior because he's like,
but my son commented. We called my son like fucking red-handed and shit. You feel me? Like, yeah, I can't. I was just there like, word.
I was there like, Viva la raza!
Hell yeah.
Nice, but Wulf, or Wulfie.
Yes, sir.
Depending how close someone is to you.
Yeah.
Tell them where they can find you, what you got going on now, coming up soon.
Hell yeah, baby, with the fucking train, so you know it's real. It's Big Wulf. It's always Wolfie season. You can catch me at Lame Wulf. That's Wolf with a U. At the end on Instagram. Wolfie season on Twitter. More importantly, Wolfie season on Bandcamp. Go support me and shit. You feel me? Always pay for my shit, duh. Benji, tell them what's up.
Yo, I'm gonna wait for this motherfucking train to leave to give y'all my tags. Because, you know what I'm saying, we in the X, we gotta do it right. I am Benji Socrates. You can find me anywhere you want to. Just, you feel me, say what's up. It's BenjiSocrates. All social media platforms, you feel me? Hey yo, TompSin is also out now, so go stream the project. Shout out to Boney J. You feel me? Shout out to who it is. You feel me? Shout out to my brother, motherfucking Wulf. It's Wolfie season. Shout out Scaring the Hole. Shout out KnowItAll. Shout out Happy. Peace, y'all.
It seems like day 2 of Smoking the Hose has been rather interesting name-wise because of all people now, I'm not saying you're trash, but your name is Trash TompSin.
Yeah, man.
I just want to make that clear.
Yeah, trash by name, not by trade. Nowhere nearby by trade. You might catch me, throwing some shit around, but that just don't call the cops on me.
What,
just don't call the cops.
We're legally dumping out here?
Maybe, man.
It's all right. I've already reported people to the fucking Department of Sanitation. They get back to me on Instagram like we say, like, oh, thanks. So, yeah, I think you're good.
I appreciate you, man.
That mic is trash in there. It keeps going.
Yeah, man. It's squealing in there. I don't know, man. I think, a squeal is appropriate for scaring the hoes, though, right? Like, you would think hoes would,
I think that be the sound the hoes make.
Yeah.
When they get scared.
Shriek. Again.
Yeah.
See? Right on point.
You're doing a good job. You're scared.
Great job. Yeah, man.
With a nice hat, though.
Man, I appreciate it. Shout out to Coach Fitz in Pennsylvania for the hat. He gave me this right off his dresser. He was like, go kill it. He a musician. He been a musician for probably half a century. Like an active one, over half a century. So, yeah, shout out to Coach Fitz, man.
Nice. I think it's pretty brave of you to wear a hat in this weather, because I'm sure you're sweating underneath all that.
Yeah, I was, man. I had to let the dome breathe, man. I did. I had to let the dome breathe. But got a little cool after the performance. I was super hot. I took it off immediately when I was performing. No way to perform in this. No way.
Nice. What's the maintenance like on a hat like that? Do you get to wash it regularly? Do you have to take special care?
No, man, you got to get special water. You got to get special water from the Everglades, and then you got to get this certain baby shampoo that's only manufactured in Guatemala, to clean this hat, man. It's a very delicate process, and I do it on Tuesdays.
It sounds like an Action Bronson track of Guatemalan shampoo.
Yeah, Guatemalan baby shampoo, man. You gotta get it. Shout out to the Guatemalan babies, man.
But, okay, so going back to Trash TompSin, what made you come up and commit to Trash, the name?
I know, right? Like Spider-Man, one day watching Spider-Man, I wasn't feeling too good. I felt like trash, I felt like trash. Flash Thompson. I said, oh, I'm going to be Trash TompSin. And the name was born. It was just a Twitter name. I recorded under another name since like 2008 up until I created Trash TompSin in 2018. I still release music in that under that other name, Willie Black. Shout out to AhhFuGGiT, ENT, and my cohort Conrad Jr., Corey the Guide, man, back in Mississippi, because that's where I'm from. You know what I'm saying?
I was going to ask, like, where in the South you're from.
Yeah, Mississippi, man. Born and raised.
Nice.
Emphasis on raised, son, hot.
Nice. And how long you been here, if you're here based?
Yeah, I'm based out in Poconos now, so I'm close to the guys. Shout out to KnowItAll, Happy, Patty Huncho, the Pentagon. So, yeah, I've been cool with them for 3 years now. So, yeah.
The way you just said KnowItAll in your accent was excellent. I hope he uses that as a drop or something.
Yeah.
I like that. It's like a little Duval-ish kind of.
Oh, man, shout out to him, even though, little guy. But shout out to him.
Yeah, I love little Duval. He's great.
Yeah, he is.
But, how do you define your music in that case? Since you're born and raised in Mississippi, you're here now. Does that influence any of your sound now?
I've always liked East Coast music a lot because I like lyricism. I'm a words guy. Words are beautiful because they can be ugly. I can say fuck you. I can say suck my dick. But I can also write a beautiful sonnet. I don't write sonnets, but I could. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I've always gravitated towards lyricism, made the type of music I wanted to, even though that wasn't popular in the South. Still found the niche there. Got in with these guys on Twitter, and this is beautiful, man. Scaring the hoes, what they've been able to put together here, man. Beautiful.
So, I guess it's funny enough you're from the South. I've always wanted to ask someone from the South that raps this too. I'm not so familiar with South rap-wise. I know the big ones, obviously, Outkast, the big names too, like that. But I like, let's say, T.I. before he blew up like that.
Correct.
Young T.I., hungry T.I.
Yes,
like
yes, super nice. Like Be Easy T.I.
Yeah,
I'm serious trap music T.I. Yes, me too. Same.
So, do you have anybody from the South you recommend, like a top 5 of yours?
My top 5 from the South, if I had to just say it: Devin the Dude, K Reno, Scarface. Everybody should know that name. Lil Wayne. Well, yeah, everybody knows that name, but that's my top 5 from the. And five, I'm gonna say Conrad Jr. Man, go listen to some Conrad Jr. He technically not from the South, and he my brother, but he done been in the South so long that he basically, we adopted him. We adopted Conrad Jr. He is Southern officially right now, scaring the hoes, man.
Nice. Okay.
Yep.
I'll be honest, I had to grow on Lil Wayne over time because I still remember.
Pause.
For the longest time, pause. Yes. I still I would hear Lil Wayne. I still hear his very end verse on Back That Thing Up, which was nothing great.
See, and I didn't like that Wayne. It took me. I didn't start liking Wayne until he actually was rapping. So it was around the Carter dedication. Dedication 1, Carter 1, when he really started rapping. And I like wobbity wobbity wop and all that hot boy stuff. Nah, I wasn't a fan, but I've grown to appreciate that music for what it was. But when I was a kid, I didn't care for that. I was listening to Wu-Tang when everybody else was Cash Money and No Limit Out. I was Wu-Tang and Tupac and Nas and Mobb Deep. So it's always been like that for me.
Nice. This shit's hitting me right now. I'm kind of blanking a little bit.
Smell good, don't it? Smell good.
I won't deny it smells like quality product.
It does. It smells great.
When you perform there, before, during, after, is smoking involved at all in your sets? Or?
Nah, man. I try to stay away from it because I found that no matter what I do, before I perform, I get cotton mouth. Some people get anxiety, stage fright. I lose the ability to produce saliva. So it only compounds that syndrome, whatever I have, that makes that happen if I smoke. Yeah. So no, I just wait till after.
So it would get hard for you to hawk to spit if you had to. Pause.
I don't plan on doing no hot tour.
To make sure.
Shout out to her though, man. Shout out to her.
The way that blew up is hip hop.
Yeah, that, pretty much.
And the remix is, of course, not even a day after.
So fast. It's quicker than a milli, quicker than One Blood. Quicker than what else did people jump on like that? I ain't never seen it. I never seen it go.
One Blood, that one remix that was 20 minutes long.
Yeah, and they had everybody and their mama on there. They had Lil Zane. MC Hammer had a verse on One Blood. It was crazy. I was like, it's too much, man. It's too much.
But then, he was the one that did it after a while or maybe not so much long after.
Right.
But Nas did that first with
what was that, Joy?
What was that? He did 3 versions of I
forget
the name.
Made You Look, right?
No, the one after on the Untitled album.
I can't remember.
Where Are They Now?
Oh, he did 3 versions.
He did a West Coast version with a bunch of West Coast guys, I think.
I missed that.
Yeah.
I don't know how the hell I missed that.
Well, I want to think it maybe that influenced Game to do that, but Game took it too far.
Yeah, he did. He had Ja Rule on there. I don't know what that was about. I don't know. I guess he wanted to piss 50 off. He just pissed me off. He probably pissed a lot of people off, but I don't know, man. Shout out to Uncle John. That's my uncle. It's my uncle for real.
Yeah. It's a good uncle.
It's murder.
Good family to have.
About to do some ecstasy pills for Uncle John in a minute.
Nice, but Trash, thank you for the time.
Yeah.
Let them know where they can find you, what you got out right now, what's coming up soon.
All right, Trash TompSin, TRASH space TompSin. Mash it together, put an @ sign at the beginning, find me on Twitter, and then we'll get you to the music, man. Cobra Breath coming soon with Happy Art.
Oh, nice.
Deadpool and Wulverine with Young Wulverine coming July 26th. That's actually next up. So yeah, and everything will be for sale. So just tap in.
Nice. Appreciate the time. Thank you for that.
Appreciate
and
you,
don't
man.
feel bad about typing in trash when you look him up. He encouraged.
Yeah,
That's the only way
I
you
love
find
it. That's the only way you're gonna find it.
Don't mind me. I'm working off a list, so I want to make sure I get everybody pronounced properly.
I cut the line.
Typos, we get them out of here. Just like I hope we could take the sun, get it out of here. It's too much. It's abusive now. It's like being in an abusive relationship with the sun. It's like in the summertime, with the sun. It's beaming.
That's funny. Like I've been advocating for a second sun. I feel like it's not hot enough.
Not enough.
Maybe right now, like it's nice that it's cooled off, but come winter, don't you just want summer again?
Well, I do remember summer being like at a set time, start date, end dates. Now it's kind of like all over.
Pushed back, right?
Pushed back. So we got Slim Carrey here. I'm gonna take a wild guess that's based off Jim Carrey.
And
Drew Carey?
No. But I'm gonna let that one simmer. It's not for me to explain. But yeah, you're halfway there.
Okay.
Cool.
Drew who?
No, Jim Carrey's the Carrey half.
Okay, Jim Carrey's the Carrey half. You're gonna have to give it to me. I don't know.
No, it's a top secret.
God.
Until somebody figures it out.
I'd have to literally guess it for you to even say it.
And I'll tell you.
Shit.
And we could be here all day.
Maybe off camera, then we'll do a B-roll and get it that way. So we're not going to get to know today, at least, what the other part of the name is from. But we know Jim Carrey is at least 50% of it.
There's definitely inspiration there.
Okay. As far as Jim's concerned, is it from any particular role he did, or just Jim Carrey?
No, this is like a brainchild with me and a friend of mine. Like when I cut my hair and went blonde. He was like, yeah, Slim Carrey.
That's what he got it from?
And I was like, word, we lit. Like, that's it, it's stuck.
Okay.
I feel like, so I have a lot of different aliases. This is just like one of them.
Okay.
Like I'll go by Barbara Streisand's when I'm DJing. Like there's Tweety Falco. There's like a bunch of like different, Johns. So it's like when I've been doing this, like Slim Carrey's been like a fun character to like step into. She's got her own like little lore, and yeah, it's crazy. There's like a little character. I'll pull out a sticker.
So that's the one you'll commit to, Slim Carrey, as far as like releases and all that.
As far as like doing lyrical stuff right now, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm locked in with her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So since this is day 2 and you're the only other female besides day 1, Cece Camacho, do you have anything in particular you bring that's different from the guys, obviously, besides, gender, of course?
I mean, I can talk about boys. I mean, they can talk about boys too, but I feel like I'm supposed to be ready for questions about inspiration. I've really been trying to pull a lot of inspiration just from my day-to-day, like the shit that I see, the life that I live. Like when I write, it's because I want to put like puzzles together with words, not because I feel forced to do it or like to feel like I need to put pen to paper. I've done like the 10,000 hours, and now when I do it, it's because I've studied my life, studied maybe somebody else. I don't know, like there's just a lot of factors, but like definitely living my own, like in my own world is like the biggest inspiration, and then all the taste that I have that falls into that funnel.
How long have you been an artist for? How long have you been doing this for?
15 years.
15 years, wow. You don't look like you've been doing anything for 15 years. You're too young.
I love that. Even half sure.
But in those 15 years, how much work have you put out to date?
I did like a lot of, did a handful of solo records. A lot of them are private now. I was part of a duo called Your Mystery Guest for 7, 8 years.
Okay.
And we toured, we did a lot. It was really fun. We put out 4 records. One of, like our first record was like 50 tracks. We were like...
You pulled the Chris Brown?
Nah, Dipset.
Well, Dipset, yeah.
That was the agreement.
They would do that.
She was like, I'll join forces with you if our first tape could be a Dipset length. And we were like, yeah, no problem.
So is that no more the duo, or
We're just like we're on solo like side quests right now.
Okay, nice.
You know, on some Outcast shit.
Nice.
I'm gonna buy an owl soon.
Was that like an amicable split?
Yeah, of course. No, that's my girl.
As far as your sound, again, I missed your set, so I apologize. But
First of all,
I'm sorry.
Hold on. He's interviewing me and he missed my set. I should cut this shit off right now.
Well, if you must, I'm sorry. No, but
Go ahead.
As far as your sound, do you have any albums or any artists at all that you kind of gravitate towards or get influenced from, or like in a creative mood you put on?
I mean, I've been really like in my like vinyl bag lately, like learning to DJ with vinyl. So a lot of that has been digging for new music, taking chances on different records, and I've been taking a lot of chances on just like jazz and soul records, just listening through and surprising myself when I find a sample that I recognize. Like I found samples that I've rapped over that I didn't even know like where they came from. I was like, oh shit, like the record found me and we're here. So that's real inspiration to me, and then I, dig deeper into certain sounds just by letting the music find me at this point. It's been really nice.
So, an honest question. I don't mean any offense by this, but when you show up to the venue, here, wherever else you go to, do you get questioned or side-eyed at all because of your obvious appearance?
Because I'm a white woman.
Well, we have to ask.
I mean, I'm a student, man. Like, I love hip-hop. It's an honor to be up here in the Bronx doing this. I don't take anything personal. People want to feel a way, that's their prerogative. That has nothing to do with me. Like, I'm here to show respect and just like show off my wordplay. It's really that simple. Like, it's not that deep, And there's room for everybody, but if you feel like there isn't, then you feel like there isn't. What am I supposed to do? I'm not gonna argue with someone who's got their mind made up type shit. Like, I'm just gonna continue to do what I like. I don't have time to quit what I like, and that's it.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So, do you have anything in your catalog right now you define as this is the Slim Carrey sound you should start with as a new one?
So Slim Carrey is brand new. Like, I haven't dropped anything under this moniker yet, but I have been working on something for like 2 years with someone who's a very close friend of mine. I can't name names right now, but it's a very special project, and it'll come out when the time is right.
It's okay. We can tell you've been smoking the hose a bit, or at least you've been smoking the hose a bit, or at least secondhand. It's a hot box.
The contact in there is crazy. Yeah.
That's why I'm out here.
Yeah,
I got baby ones. I can't take it.
I get that. I totally get that.
But
it's packed like sardines.
But Slim Carrey, thank you for the time, first off. And also, let them know, please, out there, where they can find you, what you got going on, what's up next, what's your next alias.
I don't got shit going on. Just chilling, really, catching the sun, being outside. There's other things happening in the swirl of what the fucking lore is behind everything I do. But it's not for me to say. It's for, like, people who want to find out to go ahead and figure it out. Anyway, that, and then on SoundCloud. I have some shit on SoundCloud. SoundCloud.com/badzip. Yo, it's crazy because like there's really like fun stuff on SoundCloud. That's where I consume all my music. I don't use Apple. I don't use Spotify. They rob artists. I don't fuck with that. I don't know. Maybe SoundCloud has like. I fuck with their algorithm.
I think they're in debt, but I think they're okay either way.
I'm gonna help keep them afloat. It's me and you, SoundCloud. I got you.
Oh, I'm about to go. Yo, say your shit. I'm just talking.
We got Jeebs here.
Yeah, we live. I'm getting interviewed. My man, Who Dis. Shout out to him. He come and support the culture every time, doing these interviews with the people. Bitch. All right. Yeah, I'm getting interviewed by my man, Who Dis. I didn't stole the interview, nigga. It's like my interview now. So how long you been doing this shit?
Oh, I've been doing it for a while, ever since the voice kicked in, my balls dropped, that helped too a lot, so,
So are you a heavy fan of the underground scene as opposed to the mainstream scene?
Yeah, you could say a blend of both because you got to incorporate both. Duality is important. Big fan of KnowItAll. I met him. I saw him through Twitter. Picked a clip. I reached out. I was his first interview, so now I've been more put onto the underground. Thanks to him, everybody in here.
So you were KnowItAll's first interview, but was he your first interview as well?
No, I've been interviewed.
Oh, okay. How long you been doing this?
Steadily since like 2018.
He been doing this since 2018, y'all. We in this bitch. All right, here you go. No, I need it. All right, you got extra questions.
Yeah, no, I got my.
Yo, I'm still on live. It's only one nigga. Y'all niggas ass. Only one nigga pulled up. Yo, yeah. Let's get it.
It would be nice to get the numbers up for you live. You know, considering the fact they're here, you did your thing out there.
Yo, y'all hear that fucking train? That shit loud as hell. I'm trying to do an interview.
What was your set list tonight and why?
Yo, so my set list tonight was I started with Bill Hates because I don't fuck with Bill Gates. Niggas already know. The second song I did is called AhhFuGGiT song. It's named after this shorty in Saudi Arabia. Skip and Jazzy, co-production on the beat. I started with them two because they both hit hard as fuck. And then what was my third song? I went Bill Hates, AhhFuGGiT song. Let me peep my set. Damn. Number 3 was I did the intro from the Jeep Tape 3. Then I did
Mighty Green Show, right?
No, that's the intro from the Then I did the Pink Panthers joint. No. Then I did the joint from Kayla Tape, the Pink Panthers joint, and I did I ended it with The Devil Can't Recruit Me, bitch.
Okay, and why did you pick that set list?
I picked the set list because them fucking songs go hard. What the fuck you mean? Why'd you pick that set list, nigga? Because I picked dope ass songs. We ain't thinking too deep about it. We just picking what sound good. I'm still live. I'm live in my pocket.
I do have to ask, so you got 2 masks going on.
Yo, so I usually just do the ski mask right, but it's hot as fuck in there. So I only had the ski mask on for my performance, but I still didn't want to show my face. So I covered it with the, something lightweight for today. I gotta find like a linen or like a lightweight ski mask type shit. Maybe Nike or somebody make one. Yo, am I still live? I'm still live.
And as far as the masks, are they part of the gimmick by choice, or I don't know, maybe?
Yo, I'm trying to hide my face. I'll be dissing Bill Gates, the Rothschild family, and all them niggas who run shit, because them niggas, we know what the fuck y'all on. I know what the fuck y'all niggas on. I know the agendas. I know what y'all pushing. I know what y'all planning for 2030, nigga. Yeah, and that's why I don't want them niggas coming for me. They gonna try to kill me.
So are you in fear of AI taking over in that case?
AI can't fucking take over because ain't no fucking AI smarter than me. But yeah, it's a problem. It's getting crazy. It's getting out of hand.
Did you see that report in the news some years ago about who created their version that started learning his own shit on its own? They had to cut it short.
What song? What you talking about?
Google had made the version of AI some years ago, like self-learning, whatever. But the shit was learning at a pace that was so fast, like shit you learn in years, they learning in days. They had to kill it in its own terms before it grew too powerful.
I mean, I believe that shit's real. That shit's real. They're planning for that. They nigga, depopulation, they planning. That's why I be dissing Bill Gates. Because if y'all niggas don't know, Bill Gates' father used to be with Margaret Sanger, and that's how they started eugenics and shit and Planned Parenthood. They was trying to depopulate black people, and now Bill Gates is just doing it on a worldwide scheme. Fuck them niggas. But yeah, I don't fuck with Bill Gates, and depopulation is leading to more AI. So you already know. Or AI will lead to depopulation. They don't want us here, nigga. They don't want regular humans. Not us. They want niggas who follow the rules and shit and drink baby's blood and shit. Yeah, nigga. 2 G's here in the Bronx. Where the fuck Ice Spice at? Ice Spice, I'm in your hood, nigga.
So are you on the train of thought that Ice Spice is a plant?
Yeah, in a way, but she did her little work. So the nigga who's her producer, she met in college, and that nigga's dad is one of the creative program directors at Hot 97. So they was able to get that Munch song a lot of spins. So in that way, I think his dad is DJ Enough or somebody. Yeah. So in that way, I mean, yeah, but what's wrong with nepotism when black people do it, and it's only a problem, and white people do it all the time. So industry plan ain't nothing but nepotism on a grand scheme, and I got nothing wrong with nepotism. What you supposed to do for your family? You're supposed to help them out anyway. And if you have a connection, why wouldn't you help somebody in your family get there? But as far, niggas gonna hate because she's getting a lot of shine and shit, and she's not that good. I get it. The quality of her music ain't that good. But shout out to Ice Spice. We're in the fucking Bronx. Shout out to A-Boogie. He over there in High Bridge. Shout out my nigga Severe. Who else from the Bronx? R.I.P. Big Pun.
Party.
Fuck Fat Joe, nigga. I heard he used to be real in the streets though. So if any of Fat Joe gangsters in the hood see this, I just don't like that nigga. He mad corny. Don't come at me with your knives and shit. All right. Because we will shoot y'all niggas.
But then doesn't he have to rebrand himself because he's not so fat no more? He's just like
it's Medium Joe.
Yeah.
That's Ozempic Joe. Ozempic Joe. Zempy Joe.
So I take it with the mask, everything you brought up right now too, you might be a fan of, I'm guessing here, conspiracy theories. Do you have any you subscribe to, believe in at all?
Conspiracy theories? And I only know about the truth, brother. I don't know about no conspiracies. All I know is the truth. Except, I don't know the conspiracies. Tupac being alive, maybe, but everything else I know is the truth, brother. Jet fuel can't melt steel beams. That's all I know.
Well, I'm so
listen, go YouTube videos of demolition buildings and YouTube how fucking September, how the Twin Towers fell. And then fucking YouTube and look at a real plane crash into a building and tell me what the fuck happened. Bitch.
Have you paid your respects to the World Trade Center Memorial yet?
Yeah, I just dropped an album called Twin Towers with my homie DeVilla. It's a collab album. So I figured that's me paying respects. Shout out to all the innocent people who died. I do feel bad about y'all. But you know who you are. Tell me why Osama was in the CIA. His name was Tim Oz. You know what? I'm not going to get into that. But whatever.
And if I heard correctly, you're from Jersey, right?
Jersey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where in Jersey? Where you
Right now, well, I'm from Hillside originally. Niggas know I went to high school in the suburbs with all my white folks out in Hillsborough. And then I ran the streets a little bit all over. But right now, I rest my head. And I stay in Jersey. I'm not telling niggas. Y'all niggas gonna try to run up on me. Y'all already know. And I be in Trenton all the time because, you know, that's where the studio at. Shout out all of Jersey, nigga. Free Fetty Wap. Shout out Redman. Shout out Queen Latifah. Shout out Global Degenerate. Shout out my nigga DeVilla. Shout out Jinx. Shout out Crash. Shout out Lavi. Shout out my nigga Vaughn. Shout out Kool-Aid. Shout out Abdul. Abdul in the army doing his shit. Nigga Jersey in this bitch. Shout out Coyle Ray. Who else from Jersey? Who else from Jersey? Y'all tell me. We got a question for the audience. Y'all fucking with 2 Geebs or not? That better have been a yes. All right, good. Let's get it. Yo, Jazzy in the house. Jazzy, tell me what you got coming out.
I got a lot of shit going on. Shit, running it back with my guy. We just dropped a prequel. Is it a prequel? What we call it? It's 9/10/2001. It's with my boy 2 Geebs, produced by me and DeVilla, with raps by 2 Geebs and DeVilla. Recorded at formerly known studios, FKR. It's my guys over there. You know, we sipping this. Hold on. We sipping this spicy Casamigos. This is spicy as fuck. Look, I'm a white boy and I'm sipping spicy shit, like beating conspiracy theories.
Take a shot on camera for the people. Take a shot on camera for the. We go crazy in the Bronx, nigga. Yo, remember the white boys in side talk, whatever the fuck they were. They're not even from New York. This that fake shit. Who this? He on the real time. He really out here in these New York streets. He really from here. He really about this life. Fuck them side talk niggas.
Fuck motherfuckers.
Who this, bitch?
Casamigos, spicy shit.
All right, now we can get back to whatever you want to talk about.
Wait, where is it? Hold on.
I'm not done. Jeep Tape 5 coming soon, you punk fucking bitch. If you don't know this fucking voice, you'll know it on Jeep Tape 5 and Jeep Tape 4. We in this bitch.
All right, back to the regularly scheduled programming.
I don't know where to go with this one now.
You don't even go nowhere.
All right, I'm about to ask him 2 more questions. So, how'd you feel about this interview?
I found the well productive, very energetic. You're a ball of energy, bundled up in the ski mask,
that sounds good, and I enjoyed it. This nigga out here doing it. I don't know if he listens to my music or not, but he probably will after this tape, and he gonna find out I'm the greatest rapper of fucking all time. And that's been the interview. Who this? Shout out Jazzy, 2 Geebs, nigga, Jersey.
Fuck him.
Oh, and where can they find you on socials and all that? If you have a social, I mean.
2 Geebs, everything. Look. TWOGEEBS. 2 Geebs. Twitter, Instagram. I really only use Twitter and Instagram. And then on YouTube and whatever streaming platform, it's the same thing. All right, Jersey, nigga. And KnowItAll in there ripping right now. Y'all made me miss KnowItAll performance because I had to talk to y'all, the people. Y'all better be grateful. Jersey.
Jersey.
One more on the very interesting list of names here, Spooda.
Yes, sir.
I'm assuming that's your artistic name. Not
Yeah. Had it since 6th grade. It's middle school, so that's been with me all my life.
Oh, so that was your middle school nickname?
Yeah.
How'd that come about?
Because I used to be a sweeper in a barber shop. I was like the errand boy. I never did what I was supposed to do. I was hard-headed. Oh, he never do what he's supposed to do. Spooda, and it stuck with me. And I'm 39 now, so it stuck with me from middle school till now. So Spooda. Fact.
Okay.
Fact.
I guess you can rely on the barbershop to come through with that.
Yeah, shout out Corporal Hiatus, originally One Guy Barbershop, Bayshore Southside. Shout out to all of them. Or I always got to tell the story because some people be like, yo, they hear the name, they give you that look that you gave me, like, Spooda with them. And I tell them, like, oh shit, that's crazy. Yeah, man.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, man.
So, with you being labeled Spooda from a young age because of your laziness.
Right. Yeah, that's exactly basically what it is.
No, you were young. We were lazy about stuff. Did that motivate you to be not lazy as you got older?
Yeah, definitely. I always embraced the name because it stood out. It was unique, but I always went against the grain. I didn't want that to be who I actually was. Like, I'm saying lazy, like, that's what it stands for, but, you know, I went against the grain, do the opposite. But that's going to be my name forever. Like, that's... Word. Like, unfortunately, that's it.
So for you, at least, it was an easy transition from the nickname you got that you stuck with to having that as your artist name too.
Yeah, pretty much. I just kept that. But then I had to I don't know how to know where I call myself AKA Mr. Dope Flow. So I always used to tag that Spooda AKA Mr. Dope Flow. So some people still call me Dope Flow or Mr. Dope Flow, but you know, majority of Spooda, you know, it's all the same shit, so you know. But yeah, man. But before that, I really didn't have it. I kept Spooda. That was my nickname and I just stayed with that. I kept it, just transitioned right into the rap. Then I tacked on the AKA Mr. Dope Flow to keep it like a little acronym. Yeah, and that's how that came about.
Have you gone back since to the barbershop where you got the name from?
Yeah. I just went to get my hair cut 2 days ago, matter of fact. So yeah, man. And they at first they didn't believe like I was telling a story, but I had to let them go back and see mad different interviews because that's the main question, if not the first question they asked. So where'd you get the name Spooda? How'd that originate? So I have to tell that story because that's where it originated, from the barbershop. You know what I'm saying?
So this way you're probably tired of telling the story to whip ass. You already got like 17.
Fact.
Now, with Spooda being a name as your artistic name, does that play into the music at all? The vibes you want to put out there?
Yeah, because at the end of the day, like anybody who know me, like they know Spooda. So like, I stay true to myself, chase true to self. You know what I'm saying? Be as realistic as I could be. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that should just stay me. Don't let nobody try to make me, nah, you need to do this or do it this way. Like, I'm sticking to my formula. Like, you know what I'm saying? My formula might not work for the next dude or the next person. Like, it might be vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So I just stick to my guns. Like, that's it.
So touching back on your work ethic, now you're not lazy. So
right, yeah, fact.
Maybe you're like not Spooda anymore, but at least you kept the name.
Right, it's fact, exactly.
How is your work ethic now as far as like how long does it take you to finish a song that you're happy with, you put out like that?
Shit, truthfully, they can go online, look it up, but like, if it's a verse, a feature verse from somebody, 9.5 times out of 10 they getting the verse back within 24 hours. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
A lot of times I do it after I get off work, so I could be at work brainstorming, getting it together, so once I get home, I just recite. I got a home studio, so it's way easier for me. I don't mix and master. I send it off to my cousin, he does that, but I record, I know how to do the basics, so song to pump out music is not really, that's the easy part. Now I'm transitioning into learning the business side and learning how to deal with the business side and everything that comes with that. Because the music part, I could stop right now and I have enough music out that I could be good, you know what I'm saying? But it's just not in me to just stop. I'm just so used to it, and now I got a home set. I had it for 3 years, so I could wake up out my sleep, record a song, It's so accessible for me now. It's like, it's just non-stop. Whenever I feel like, whenever I want. So,
okay.
Yeah.
I like asking this all the rappers. How often does something come to you that you have to write down right away or lay it down on the track?
Shit, a lot of times, if I think of something that's like, that I didn't even think I was gonna think of right off the rip, I try to jot it down right then and there, because I'll fuck around and forget it a minute, 30 seconds later. So I try to be on it. I started voice recording my shit now. So if I
was gonna ask if you still actually write or type it or.
Yeah. I still do half and half. Okay. I ain't gonna lie. I type in my phone a lot, but once in a while I forget that old throwback feeling. I sit down, I'll actually scribe it out and shit like that. So it'd be a mixture, but I type majority.
Nice. And how long you been doing it now?
So I've been rapping since I was probably like 14. I started on a local level in Long Island, probably like 16. I put my first song out, and then here I am now. Fast forward, I've been in the underground scene probably for like 5 years now. Been here since like 2018, going into 2019. So I've been here for a minute now. So I just be staying out the way, doing my thing. Not burning no bridges, making connections with people, building genuine connections with people. Because you know, when there's a lot of people, they won't be genuine, and then that's where bridges get burned. And you know what I'm saying. So I just, like I said, I just try to be cool where everybody calls you, and I stay out the way. I don't get involved in none of the politics, none of that shit. I'm good. I'm doing me. My name is going to spread more if it's already not through my work ethic. People going to hear me on somebody's song and be like, who this kid? Oh, they're going to double back and see, oh shit, he got hundreds of products. So you know, but yeah, man. I love this shit. I love it.
So, since you've been doing this since 14, and you said you're 39 now.
Right.
Some people will feel a certain way about, oh, why is it taking me this long to like get bigger or blow up perhaps? Is that a goal for you now, or are you more worried about putting your sound out?
Yeah, I'm content where I'm at. Like, I like the underground scene. Like, it's different from mainstream. You don't gotta, people don't understand, you can still make money off it, still get a buzz. You don't have to sign no paperwork and sign a record to a record contract to a record company with nobody. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not as notable as the mainstream. Well, now it is, you know what I'm saying? It's starting to barge in, and a lot of mainstream people's trying to double back in, you know what I'm saying? But I like where I'm at with I like where I'm at with the underground, you know what I'm saying? I can't complain at all. Like, I've got a lot of good looks, I've performed at a lot of good shows, so I can't complain about it. I like it, I fuck with it.
Any of them stand out at all that you've been a part of?
Shit, we did R.I.P. Sean Price, I did SOBs, did Nim's show, did a lot, you know what I'm saying? Met Fame from MOP, that was one of my favorite rappers. I met him a couple years back, and he had heard of me through Rim, and DJ Ant Mace playing my music for him and all that. So it was crazy. Met a lot of good, genuine people, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of talented people in this shit.
Fame is oddly specific as a favorite. Any reason why?
Because a lot of people tell me I give them that MOP energy, like that you know, that raw, like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, so to see him tell me how he heard my music before, I heard you through Rim and Ant Mace, I'm like, oh shit, like, I was like, oh shit, that's crazy, like, I grew up listening to you, know what I'm saying? Like, Warriors is probably one of my favorite albums, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like I said, I fuck with it. I'm just keep working.
Nice.
And whatever opportunities come my way, I'm gonna take the alley, as long as it makes sense, and I'm chilling.
So it sounds like you obviously want to work with Fame in the future eventually.
Yeah, definitely. If the opportunity presents itself,
yeah,
I'm down to work. I'm down to work. Like, I'm not picky like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm down to work. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm down to work, cross network with people, you know what I'm saying? As long as it makes sense for both parties, then yeah, definitely, let's do it. Why not? You know what I'm saying? The more the better. It's like I said, it's cross promotion. Their fan base to get away from me and vice versa, so it worked for everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you're building genuine relationships in the process, so it all pans out.
And since you've been doing it for so long, do you have anything project-wise, single-wise at all, that you put someone new that's new to you on immediately? Like, this is the Spooda sound.
Shout out Free Mind. I got a project called Soul Food for Thought, and as you can see by the title, a lot of it is like soulful samples and shit. So I got a lot personal. That was like a project I got a lot personal on. Like, I get personal in my music, but that specific project, like, just because of the vibes and the beats, I talked about a lot of personal shit on there. So if you don't know me and you want to get like a quick gist of what I done went through in my life, certain situations, you can listen to Soul Food for Thought.
Nice. So thank you for the time.
Thank you. I appreciate
Before you go, please let them know where they can find you. You know what you got going on now. Anything new coming up?
Yeah, I got a project out, Hell's Fury. Shout out Scumbag Diggs. Shout out my brother Wavy to God. The whole Walker Collective, Big Walk. Me and him about to put out a project. That's next up. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I'm just chilling. It's gonna be visuals, more shows and everything. You can go on Google, just type in Spooda, or type in Spooda, aka Mr. Dope Flow. I'm on YouTube, Spooda, aka Mr. Dope Flow. I'm on IG, Spooda631. I'm on, was known as Twitter, X now, Mr. Dope Flow. You know what I'm saying? I'm on Snapchat, Dope Flow 61. So I'm everywhere, Spooda or Dope Flow 61, anywhere I'm there. You know what I'm saying? So tap in, check out the music.
Hey, someone just came up to me and told me that you like disrespectful Latinas. Is that true? Go fuck yourself.
Yo, it's over. All right, it's over. It's over. Move the mic. Move the mic.
Thank you.
All right.